Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, this is like living under the rock. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome everyone.
This is episode 1. This is the first episode. It's just kind of nuts. I got to be honest, because
we don't have.
We've been planning this for a bit.
Yeah.
And to finally.
It was kind of a coincidence that it happened.
A coincidence because what happened was. Do you want to explain or?
You explain. We started off with both of us. We were at the podcast meeting. And we kind of like started talking about it, how that's like, started talking about podcasts. Like I saw Kosmos there.
Yeah.
And like we're good friends from Media Club and that last year. And we would just start talking about podcasts and we were like, yo, do you want to just like do a podcast together?
We didn't know. We had no clue that both of us were going to do it. And we just bumped into each other. And we had the same idea and stuff. So like, we're there like, why not just collab, you know? Yeah. Be funner as well.
Yeah, and it really worked out.
It worked out like the charm.
Really working out.
So that's how we're here right now.
Yeah.
But in this podcast, we just basically talk about pop culture, anything that's a bit relevant and stuff in the news, in the media.
Yeah.
And we just go talk about it. So if you're interested in some topics, then just listen to this, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, is there anything else to say before we begin?
Not really. Just thanks for tuning in. Yeah, thanks for popping
again.
on.
Thank you.
Yep. So,
the first topic that we're planning on talking about is how Zack Snyder is doing a Netflix original film, and it's like, is he stepping away from Warner Brothers? As a production company, like, is he going to leave his home? Because he has been at Warner Brothers for more than 10 years, more than a decade. He's been there,
That's
I think,
quite a while.
Since 300, the movie 300, which I believe came out in 2006.
Let me see.
And ever since then, because 300 was made by Warner Brothers or distributed by Warner Brothers. And ever since then, he has been rolling with Warner Brothers to make his films. He did, I think it went from 300, Watchmen, Sucker Punch, then the Night of the Owl. Like there was this owl movie. I forgot what the name was. Let me just find it. Legend of the Guardians, that one. And then after that, he got brought on to revamp the DC franchise, like film franchise really, into a MCU like state.
Yeah.
So they created Man of Steel, he directed and primarily created because he created the story of Man of Steel, Batman v Superman.
Batman v Superman. I heard of that one. Yeah.
Did you watch any of those?
I watched it. It was really good. Yeah. So his directing is like really good. Like,
I mean, look, story-wise, there may be some stuff to fix on.
Yeah.
But he's a visual master.
But the way it was portrayed,
it has a very unique portrayal in some cases with some of his work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
But it's just now with his up and coming film, or what do you call it, Army of the Dead, starring Dave Bautista, who plays Drax in the MCU. It's a bit of a funny thing because since he's been working at Warner Brothers for so long, it's like it creates, it's a bit of an impact for him. It feels like it gives me a bit of like a pounce and a bit of an impact when I hear that he's going on and moving on to Netflix.
Yeah. But he was built on Warner Brothers.
Yeah, really, he was. That's where most of his career has been. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like this is where like he is known for.
Yeah,
he's really known for Warner Brothers. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just the thing was with Army of the Dead though, it was in Warner Brothers initially, but it was like development hell for like very, very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Warner Brothers didn't really have too much interest in it because of like budget and stuff. And that's when I think Netflix just swooped in and like, hey, just make
because
this.
Netflix really has the budget, I guess.
Oh yeah, like
Netflix, whenever they see an idea that even a tiny group of people really like, they will still do it. Like,
Oh, they will. Yeah.
anything they can get out of anything.
And the good thing with Netflix is they just let the creators do what they want. There's so much freedom. From what I've heard, you know, there's just so much freedom with Netflix-orientated movies and media in general.
Yeah, and I guess it could be like a reason why he moved on. Maybe he was like being controlled by Warner Brothers.
Well, that's the thing. I think he, in a way, was, because with his previous work, Justice League, not I guess the Joss cut, Joss Whedon. There was lots of mishaps with Justice League, 2017's Justice League, and and also, but just throughout the DC extended universe that he created with Man of Steel.
Yeah,
he was pushing for his way, but then Warner Brothers, from what I've heard and believe, they kind of stepped in a bit. You know what I mean? It's like, stop, you know what I mean? And because of the success of Marvel, in some ways, it kind of dictated what Warner Brothers wanted.
True.
And that, in some instances, some of those choices that Warner Brothers wanted, Zack Snyder, he didn't want any of them. And I just think the freedom and just the overall creativity and it just didn't work out. I'll just put it that way in simple terms. I just think it didn't really they didn't really seem to connect in a way, like Warner Brothers didn't let him do what he wanted to do, and all that type of stuff. And with Army of the Dead, Netflix has ordered a prequel film
for that.
And also an animated series. And but it's just a really interesting just experience to just hear about, because he's been there for so long, and just for the whole shift, it's just a bit awkward, I gotta say.
I guess.
But,
I guess it's like just to find out, because I think he's hiding back some stuff at the moment while he's working for Netflix. I think once the movie is out with Netflix, I think he'll see how much success he makes.
Yeah.
I think he'll make the decision.
No, I
but he could
that,
step back, he could step forward.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, anything can happen. He's free to do his choice.
Yeah.
But really, Warner Brothers was really big for him. They really did help him step up.
But at the same time, they kind of just stopped him. You know what I mean, with his decision making, his directing, and all that stuff. So, it's just it's just a bit of a
weird thing to take
in, honestly, because I've known Zack Snyder as a director. No, I don't know him personally, but
as a Warner,
working with Warner Brothers and stuff. You know what I mean? So it's awkward.
I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, and another topic I guess to talk about is the new Borderlands movie.
Yeah, I guess,
which is quite. I'm hyped, pretty hyped for this upcoming film. I gotta say, they announced it, I think, about a year or two ago. And Avi Arad, I'm pretty sure is one of the producers on it. Now, if you don't know, he's a big producer in the Spider-Man movies. A lot of people love him. A lot of people hate him.
Oh wow! So, no, I actually never heard of him.
Avi Arad.
Avi Arad. No, I'm not sorry.
Oh, that's so good. Oh my god, this mic's and the past couple months, 2 months or so, they've been rolling out the cast for the film, and it's just smashing with talent. You got Kate Blanchett,
I see.
Kevin Hart, Jamie Lee Curtis, which was a bit of a shock.
Gina Gershon, I know from.
I've seen her before.
Oh, where's she from? I don't remember. I think she's from. What was the show?
Showgirls.
No.
I don't know if you guys seen Showgirls. I haven't, but
she's from a show I really like watching. But anyways. I also said Jack Black. That's really big.
That's a big one as well.
Yeah.
The one big one though, most of you guys you probably won't know him, but Bobby Lee from Mad TV and Tiger Belly.
He is thought to play Larry.
Yeah. But just hearing that name in a movie like this.
True.
It just hypes me up that much more, because he's such a talent.
I see.
Such a talent. It is comedy, man.
Yeah.
And also with his podcast, Tiger Belly and Bad Friends.
I've seen. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, I've seen it.
So just to hear his name, it just it's just a big win, and it definitely, it just makes me just want to see this film even more, because I do like the games as well. The games are pretty fun, especially number 2, Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
Have you played any of the games?
Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen videos of them. Yeah, but I've never had time to play it.
It's a fun thing, man. I think Borderlands 3 got released like I think 2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Also, yeah.
That's it. Now I remember. Yeah. So, Gina Gershon, she played in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Who does she play as?
She played as Melanie Hawkins.
Melanie Hawkins isn't
the one that threw the guys in jail.
But I'm trying to think. Doesn't she have like a relationship with Captain Holt?
They had like a play fight kind of.
Because I think I partially remember that.
Yeah.
I partially do recall that, because she looks familiar. Like
she was the one that like hired them and like set them up for like the bank thing.
Oh, when they went to prison. Mm-hmm. Oh yes. Okay, yeah, I get that. I get that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to see her, because she's a really good actor. Like the way
actress.
Yeah, actress. My bad. Sorry.
No, that's good.
But back to like Borderlands. Yeah, they've got like a really good set of actors.
Oh yeah. Smashing. Man.
Yeah, like really, like I'm surprised how they've got them all together.
Yeah, because the thing is that I think Lionsgate is distributing it.
Let me see.
Yeah, they did a lot of
production company. Yeah, Lionsgate.
They did I think Kick-Ass, which is my favorite superhero movie of all time. Kick-Ass. They did Hunger Games, Divergent, but I don't think we talk about that.
Production yeah, they did produce Kick-Ass. Yeah,
I think they're producing Borderlands though, but it's just they haven't. I don't think they've had like the best of luck recently. Yeah, I think the only thing that's kind of keeping them afloat right now is John Wick.
John Wick.
So I'm pretty sure John Wick films are what do you call it?
Produced by Lionsgate.
Are being produced by.
They are Lionsgate production companies.
But so look, I think from what I've seen, it's just that it's just gonna be interesting how this movie turns out, especially because it's a video game.
Yeah,
it's going to be intriguing, because honestly, in the past couple of what do you call it, years, there's been some like I guess decent games, because video game movies, because they're not the best.
They're not the best.
Not the best.
Yeah, no, they look really whack.
Yeah,
like I played video game with like
you've seen Street Fighter, like the 90s one.
Yeah, that looks.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
but
there's topic on there.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just gonna be really interesting in how it turns out with the star-studded cast like this, especially because it's a video game movie, and also Lionsgate. I'm just curious in how it all just really pans out. You know what I mean?
Together,
yeah.
But this is really like Borderlands. It's really big. Like I'm really excited to see it.
Yeah, me too.
Like the all good actors, Lionsgate, like how they've like really held on to John Wick. Yeah. But like I think this movie could be a breakthrough for them.
It could be. Yeah, it really could be, because Borderlands as a world in general is like really colorful, diverse. It's just it's really
fun. It's a really open place.
Fun. Yeah, that's a big part, man. Yeah. It's just fun. So it's just exciting just to see how it's all gonna
how it will play out.
Yeah.
Speaking of games, you remember Google Stadia, right? Do any of you guys remember know Google Stadia? It's
oh damn!
It's a thing.
Dodge a bullet there.
Yeah. But anyways, for those who don't know, Google Stadia is like what do you call it? A gaming
system.
Console. A console. Yeah, exactly.
Console device,
it's a console device made by Google themselves, and they had like marketed it to be like a place for all the gamers to like connect together. Yeah. So even their slogan, "One place for all the ways we play."
Damn.
Yeah. So basically, it was a really good campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really hyped up and they really like pushed it up. Yeah. They really made it even bigger by saying it was like cloud based and that
with internet functions and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it got released around a year and a half ago, and
Yeah, that sounds about
at first it was a bit rocky. They did say they were gonna like
improve it.
improve
Yeah.
it, but now it's been 17 months, like almost
Nothing.
really a year and a
Really
half.
has improved.
Yeah,
on
and
it.
I don't see anything from it. Like, I don't see any hope from it because lately there's been a lot of talk about it in like the past month and few weeks. How it's really laggy.
Yeah,
like, since
I get
it's
that.
internet based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have bad internet, then you're basically stuck from the beginning.
There's no point. It's like it costs around $400.
Does it?
Yeah, let me see. And plus, you have to get the access. You have to pay access for like to play the games online.
I get
you
that,
can't.
yeah.
Because you're not buying the games.
Physically, it's all internet
It's
based.
all internet based, and that will make it more. That makes games more expensive actually.
Oh.
Because Google has to buy the license for
to
them
those
to be
games to purchase for
to
them
be
to
yeah
push on their store.
to be online. Yeah,
Oh, I see.
yeah. So
I heard that Cyberpunk was. I mean, I think it's going to depend for some people due to the like internet and stuff on how good it is or not on how good the internet is. But I heard that Cyberpunk when it was coming out last year that it was actually performing really good on Stadia. Mm-hmm. But I think the reason for that, but I think it just depends as well.
True.
Because of the internet. Like if you've got really good internet.
It's
the game I think I've heard works marvel. Like it's like really good.
I think it's
when
really-
you compare it to all the other consoles, you like the PS4.
I think the only problem with
Thanks,
Cyberpunk was the development issue.
Yeah.
It wasn't basically solely on the software and that.
Yeah.
And I think it's really
For sure.
being messed up even more because new consoles like the Xbox X and the PlayStation 5 are still brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, for Google Stadia, it is really slow. Like there has been complaints about it, and the thing is, it's not that big. Like there are big complaints, but ever since 17 months ago, they've been complaining about it to this day.
Really?
They've kind of given up on it. Really,
I see. Yeah.
We haven't heard.
There's no point.
There haven't.
in them.
There hasn't been anything that come out from Google about it. Like the latest thing I've heard was from the start of the year.
Oh,
How they
really?
said something. And that was like really tiny about it, like
And
software.
they just
update and
haven't
that.
really.
Yeah,
Because I heard that with going with Cyberpunk with the development, I don't know if it was just Project something City Red, I think they're called. Supposedly, I was reading about it saying that the actual game was they were estimating it to come out in 2024.
2024. The refurbished one, I guess.
No, just the actual. No. Like this was when they were developing it.
Oh yeah.
It was supposed to come. I don't know if it was 2026. That's probably exaggerating.
Yeah.
But it was supposed to come much later. Than
Much later than
last year.
this year.
You know what I mean? Like I think they rushed.
They rushed it
they
because
rushed it.
the game's been announced since 2013,
2012, I think.
2012, yeah, 2012, and it was really big for people, and I think people got desperate. Really, people really wanted the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. But so I think they rushed it, and that
Development was
yeah
messy.
that
And that what kind of ruined it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And to finish off with the Google Stadia one, yeah, anything you look up on the internet is just input lag, because you can't play a game, especially a shooter game, where when you press a button, it takes 2 whole seconds for you to do something.
You could easily just cop it.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's been comparison, latency tests, a lot of big people are talking about it. It can do a lot. It can really do a lot. It can go up to 150 megabits per second.
Damn.
Yeah, but since that's really good actually. But the fact that it's what do you call it?
The internet.
Internet,
It's
yes.
internet based, not
It's internet based.
server
That's the thing.
based,
I think
you know what I'm
Google.
saying?
Yeah, I think Google are putting this too early. I think this is more of a future thing. You know what I'm saying? When the future
Is ready.
Yeah, the future is ready
Where
for
the
it.
internet.
But
is
right now
good
we're
enough
not
to
ready
do
for it.
something this.
NBN and that. Yeah.
No,
but-
I get it.
But overall, it's a good product. It's only $200 for the actual console,
Oh, yeah.
and you just have to pay $10 a month for to play any games. Yeah.
Stuff, yeah. I get it.
And also to really finalize it off, I think this whole Stadia thing, it's like phones, like iPhones and the whole other Android parts, you know. it's not categorized as Apple, Samsung, and those other companies. Yeah. See, that's with Google, because Google owns like YouTube and all of that, and they wanted to do a simultaneous thing where like if you're watching a YouTube video on a game and you really like that game, you can just press a button from the description, you're straight into the game.
I see.
Yeah. So you really need to connect in with the ecosystem of Google, like. You have Chromecast. You have.
I see.
Yeah.
Be
like
a part of that
a
community.
a TV that supports Google.
Yeah.
And that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, and just use Gmail really. Like other people use like, other
Outlook. And,
Outlook, iCloud, and that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, really, that's really it.
Yeah.
There's not much to say.
Yeah, like, the reason, we'll go on for a bit more, but the way that this works, that we have some time constraints and whatnot.
Yeah.
So each episode may run for about 20 minutes or so,
Max.
around that time. Yeah. And then, so that's basically it.
Yeah. Really, yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the basics of it all.
Yeah, that's
what we're hoping, this will turn out to be. Why did I say that? I don't know. But, it's something along what this episode was like.
Yeah.
Is, what the basis of this podcast will hopefully be.
Yeah, it's weird how we went from talking about movies to go talk about movies and games to go talking about games. That shift was really
smooth, actually.
Smooth,
I didn't mind that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And speaking of smooth shifts, I think it's time to take our shift off.
Wait, you mean the set thing? Wait, what? Can you say that again?
Oh wait, never mind. Cut.
No. Keep going. This is fun.
Yeah. Anyways, that's really it.
Yeah.
There's not much to say.
But we're gonna have to wrap it up, I guess.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, though.
Yeah, thanks for watching the first episode. Yeah.
We appreciate
We'll
it.
be trying to upload every
like 2 weeks or so. Yeah.
We'll be pushing for that, and that's really it. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
But we'll see you.
We'll see you all later.
Like that, in 2 weeks' time. Thanks for coming again. We appreciate it.
Thanks for taking your time.
So I guess that's it, to be honest.
Yep.
So bye.
See ya.
See ya. Oh my God. I didn't know. I thought I had. Oh.